SMT Nation, we back. We've got some testing for you all here. We're doing it at the park. We've got the three major carriers, and it's a tough spot. In terms of coverage, all three major carriers, T-Mobile, Verizon, AT&T, have it, but they're performing very, very differently. First one up is T-Mobile, 11 down, 1 megabit up. We are on the 5G side, N71, jitter 5, so not bad, serviceable. If you need service, you're getting it here. All right, so while the uplink a little bit tough, the downlink good enough, you could probably watch some HD video without any major issues. Let's go ahead and put this sucker into LTE and see how the T-Mobile network does on that side, out of 5G and into LTE. And not very good. All right, so we got 2 megabits down and we got 0.18 up. Ping time of 40 and a jitter of 12. The connection much more stable on 5G and a lot more capacity and throughput. Of course, that is where most of their spectrum, wider channel spectrum is. So, makes sense. Next up, we got Verizon. We're going to start this test on 5G. And I think we're on DSS here. I don't see the UW. All right. Let's go ahead and see how it performs. This is N5, by the way. That's their 850 megahertz, their low band stuff. 4.8 megs down, 0.62 megs up. Uplink anemic, downlink barely cutting it, but it's working. All right, let's go ahead and put the sucker into LTE, and you will see that we are testing on the same exact device, so all things consistent and stable. We're testing the LTE now, see if that's any better, as opposed to DSS, sharing spectrum with 5G and LTE. This is just dedicated LTE. Not having to worry about anything. Probably put me into like band 13 territory and some other things, but it's much better downlink. 15 down, uplink pretty much the same at 0.49 megabits. All right, so I guess usable for downlink. Both the LTE and 5G usable for downlink. The uplink really tough there. Not much left. Not much headroom. Let's go ahead and see how AT&T does. And it looks better. All right, we're starting with the 5G side of things. This is N2. This is also DSS like Verizon. All right, 26.8 down, 7 on the up. All right, 29 ping and 1 jitter. That's a pretty solid connection there on some low band, some DSS mid band, N2. Let's go ahead and put the sucker into LTE and see if we got anything different. Looking at the icon there, we got the 5GE logo. All right, 30 ping, essentially the same. Downlink speed, much better than compared to the competition here. 75.8 down and 7.24 up. All right, so you guys can see that, AT&T, I think it's just the carrier aggregation. It's just all those LTE carriers combined, giving it some hope and giving it some help. And, it might be the closest site of the three. Actually, I think the Verizon one is the closest there, but they don't have 5G UW there. They don't have enough capacity to serve the consumer base. Here, Verizon has massive market share. They're just going to have to do better. They're going to have to upgrade this site. T-Mobile, it's probably a density issue. We're only on low band, right? They could use N41 reaching, some other carriers helping some other channels. You're just not getting it. There's your results. T-Mobile, the first two at the bottom. Verizon, the two in the middle, and then AT&T, the two at the top. What do you guys think of the testing? Obviously, AT&T did the best, and we talked about some of those factors. Comment down below what you thought of the results, if it was what you thought it would be at the park. Like, share, subscribe for more, and turn on that bell notifications icon to never miss an upload. See you all in the next one. Peace.